Is Trinidad and Tobago making the most of Carnival to boost its tourism product? Tourism Minister Shamful Kujo seems to have this question on her mind. The minister, who attended Canboulay street play this morning for the very first time, says every Carnival tourist should come to see it.
Carnival is the major tourist attraction or tourist product for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, and I feel like this is something that every tourist should have the opportunity to see. I actually feel like this is something I should pay to see. So we've come a long way in developing the culture, and we have a long way to go as to how to monetize out of it and make it trickle down to the communities.
Culture Minister Dr. Nan Gadsby-Dolly was also at Canboulay, and she said while the government spent less money on Carnival, the quality of the product wasn't degraded, but she did touch on the matter of private sponsorship of events and festivals.
Your social responsibility, and many sponsors do come out. But what we also have to understand is that there's been a time of a lot, and in times of plenty, there's a proliferation of events where now we are saying that what can happen over the time is that people can come together and it can add to the community spirit and coming together to different events and having the events that are still able to be put on.
Canboulay 2017 started very early this morning, earlier than usual at 3:45 this morning. The event is the annual retelling of the 1881 fight for the right to play mass. The End to Springer Street play is held every Carnival Friday and attracted the attention of the tourism minister, who attended for the first time.
I'm very excited by what I've just seen. It reminds me very much of the Heritage Festival in Tobago. In Roxborough, we do something similar called the Belmana Riot. So it's so much to say about this.
The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Management is urging citizens to continue their efforts of preparedness and readiness for any possible emergency situation during this Carnival season. It is reminding citizens to practice some carpooling tips. It said make sure you are well acquainted with persons with whom you are carpooling. Establish the morning and afternoon pickup points and times, keeping in mind which is the safest route. Establish a schedule for driving responsibilities. If it is decided to alternate driving responsibilities, decide among yourselves who will accept the responsibility of being a substitute designated driver. This entails no consumption of alcohol. Establish a method of reimbursing driving expenses. And if you lose a member of the carpool, contact the police station closest to you immediately.